Ethical Atheist here, and today I'm continuing my series on Matthew chapter 7, verses 13 through 14 and 21 through 23. Last time I left you with a question, and I said, what do you think it means to the gate to be small and narrow? And since then, there was a wonderful video made by one of my friends, Emmaus, and she did a wonderful job of explaining what that word means there. And if you haven't watched it, go watch it. If you don't follow her, you really need to go follow her. She is a brilliant young lady with a great grasp of old languages. She is just a very smart woman, and I appreciate her very much. I want to read in verse 21 of Matthew chapter 7, and then I'm going to jump back to chapter 5. Remember, context is very important. Now, remember, this is Jesus talking. These are his words. This is what he says in verse 21. Not all people who sound religious are really godly. They may refer to me as Lord, but they still won't enter the kingdom of heaven. The decisive issue, now hear this is Jesus saying this again. The decisive issue is whether they obey my Father in heaven. What does he mean? Well, let's back up to Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. Don't misunderstand why I've come. This is Jesus again. I didn't come to abolish the law of Moses or the writings of the prophets. No, I came to fulfill them. I assure you, until heaven and earth disappear, it's still here right now, right? I mean, it is still here? Okay. I'm just checking. Even the smallest detail of God's law will remain until its purpose is achieved. So, verse 19, if you break the smallest commandment and teach others to do the same, you will be the least of the kingdom of heaven. But anyone who obeys God's laws and teaches them will be great in the kingdom of heaven. Now, verse 20, listen to this one. I love this one. This was a good one. Jesus says it again. Now, if he repeats something several times, it's probably really important. But I warn you, unless you obey God better than the teachers of the religious law and the Pharisees do, you can't enter the kingdom of heaven at all. What does Paul say about we're not under the law, we're under grace? What did Jesus just say there? But Paul doesn't contradict Jesus. Why would Paul contradict Jesus? Motive. Paul has motive. We'll get to that in another series about Paul. Anyway, according to Jesus, obedience is required to the law in order to receive the kingdom of heaven. Peace.